It would seem that Wetransfer have changed their terms and conditions, and it will affect photographers, filmmakers, anyone who's transferring personal files of any type of media really. And from what I understand, what I've seen of the other YouTube videos is that they have the right to use what you transfer through their service. So I don't use WeTransfer. I've not used it for a long while, and there's a reason for that. It's because I'm sending huge files and I don't want to have to be dealing with a third party in the sense like them. I've got a Google Drive which I use, but I'm hopefully going to show you a way now. I'll do a screen recording of a way of making sure that the actual data you're sending is actually locked away. So anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you how you can basically encrypt your files with a free piece of software so that prying eyes can't see into them. Now, whether that be a file transfer company or whatever it might be, or you're just doing it on a pen drive to keep your documents safe, you can use a zip system. There are other ways of doing encryption and like hiding files and that sort of thing. But this is really just to show you if you really are concerned about third parties wanting to use your videos, your photographs, because of using their service. This is an alternative way to send them, in the sense of I'm going to test send this via WeTransfer with this locked so its system can't see what's inside the file. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to do that. So you take your file, this is mine, leave it alone WeTransfer, and you drag it and you drop it on, and it comes up in the window, and there's lots and lots of gobbledygook, and most of it you won't need to understand. The only other issue is the person receiving it, or if you're transferring it to say another, like a work place or whatever it might be, they would need this software to unpackage this at the other end, or an equivalent software that will be able to read the 7-zip files. So the archive format is 7-zip. You don't really need to understand any of this. All you need to do is encrypt file, and then you can set a password for it. So I'm just going to set a password for it now. Okay, so I've wrote out a little password. This one is just a demonstration. It doesn't have to be that long, so it's just a demonstration for you to see what I'm doing. And then you click OK, and what it does is it generates a new file within the same folder. So if I click OK, and it's generating the actual file like so, and we'll wait for that to do. It'll only take a few seconds. It's quite a small file, as I compress the video you've already seen into a low quality 1080p file, and it's only 135 megabytes. So if I want to now try and unlock that, if I just try and look at it, it will just come up, it wants to know the password. So you can't actually see inside the actual file at all without actually having that password. So there you go. Anyway, just my thoughts. I would personally use Google Drives now, because it's easier for me to work with not only other clients, but also with other collaborators on projects which I'm doing. And I understand the terms and conditions with, say, like Dropbox, their terms and conditions are better as well. So maybe time to think about using one of those. So I've had to come back to you because I did try using WeTransfer to send the file in the zip file, and it uploaded and then declined, so you can't use it. However, I went over to FileMail, who I've used a lot and I've got a lot of time for, did the same thing. It sent the file, but then this message come up: unlike rivals who will not name, when we transfer your files, we do not hereby grant ourselves a royalty-free license to use your content. Your files are your business. File sharing is our business. We'll keep it that way. There you go. So, FileMail, way forward. Anyway, hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in a video in the next few days.